Ever wondered when you should use the present simple tense in English? Well, today we're going to unravel the mystery of this commonly used tense. The present simple tense, also known as simple present, is one of the building blocks of English grammar. It's like the flour in your baking, the foundation of your house, the basic beat in your favorite song. This tense is used in a variety of situations, making it one of the most versatile tools in your English grammar toolbox. You'll find it in everyday conversations, in written documents, and even in song lyrics. We use it to talk about our habits, to state facts, to make generalizations, and to discuss scheduled future events. Yes, you heard it right. The present simple tense isn't just for the present, it's a chameleon, changing its role based on the context. Now you might ask, how do I use the present simple tense? Stay tuned, we are about to dive into that. Imagine you're sharing your daily routine with someone. How would you do it? Let's delve into this. We use the present simple tense to talk about daily routines, actions that happen regularly, or habits. It's the go-to tense when describing a typical day. For example, you might say, I wake up at 7 in the morning. Here, the action wake up happens every day and it's something you do regularly. Thus, we use the present simple tense. Here's another one. She eats breakfast at 8 in the morning. The action of eating breakfast is a daily routine for her, and again, we use the present simple tense. Or perhaps, John walks to work every day. Walking to work is John's habit, a routine he follows daily, so the present simple tense is our choice here. Now let's flip the script a little. What if we want to talk about something we don't do as part of our routine? No worries, the present simple tense has got us covered. For instance, I don't watch television in the morning. The action of not watching television in the morning is part of your routine, hence we use the present simple tense. And it's not just about individual actions. We can string together a series of actions to describe a complete routine. For example, I wake up at 7, take a shower, then have breakfast and leave for work at 8. All these actions form a routine, and we use the present simple tense to talk about them. Remember, when talking about routines, it's not always about the now. It's about regular actions and habits. Whether you're telling someone about your entire day or just a part of it, the present simple tense is your friend. So we use the present simple tense for actions that happen regularly or for habits. It's our everyday go-to tense, playing a crucial role in our language, helping us share our lives and routines with others. So next time you're sharing your day, remember the present simple tense is your guide. What about when you want to state a fact or make a generalization? Well, the present simple tense comes in handy for just that. It's a versatile tool in our linguistic toolbox, allowing us to express truths and generalities without a hitch. Take this statement, for example. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. What tense is it in? You've got it, the present simple. This fact doesn't change whether it's yesterday, today, or 1,000 years into the future. The present simple tense helps us express this constant, unchanging reality. Let's look at another example. The Earth revolves around the sun. Again, this is a fact, a universal truth that doesn't change with time. We use the present simple tense to express this fact, giving it a sense of permanence and solidity. But it's not just for scientific facts. The present simple tense is also used for generalizations about the world and human behavior. Consider this statement. People need food to live. This is a general truth about human beings, regardless of where they are or when they exist. The present simple tense helps us express this generality succinctly and effectively. The same goes for this statement. Birds fly. It's a broad generalization about a category of animals. Not all birds fly, of course, but as a general rule, they do. The present simple tense allows us to make this generalization in a straightforward manner. The beauty of the present simple tense is its simplicity and universality. It's a linguistic tool that transcends time, allowing us to express truths and generalizations that hold true across different contexts and time frames. It's a testament to the power of language, enabling us to capture the world in words, one simple sentence at a time. So next time you want to state a fact or make a generalization, remember to use the present simple tense. It's your linguistic passport to a world of truths and generalities, helping you express the world as it is, was, and always will be. That's right. We also use the present simple tense for facts and generalizations. Did you know that the present simple tense can also be used for future events? Yes, you heard it right. We often use the present simple tense when we talk about future events that are scheduled or fixed according to a timetable or calendar. Let's dive in and explore some examples. When we say the train leaves at 9 p.m., we're using the present simple tense to describe a future event. The action of the train leaving is scheduled to happen in the future, yet we use the present simple tense. Interesting, isn't it? Similarly, let's consider another example. The concert starts at 7 p.m. Here again, the event is in the future, but we're using the present simple tense to talk about it. This is because the concert is a scheduled event and its start time is already fixed. This usage isn't just limited to transportation or events, it extends to our everyday schedules too. For instance, school starts at 8 a.m., or the meeting is at 3 p.m. These are all future occurrences, but we're using the present simple tense because they're part of a planned schedule. So the rule of thumb here is, if it's a future event that's already on the calendar, the present simple tense is your go-to. It's like having a little peek into the future, but with the language of the present. And it's not just limited to telling time either. Future events like summer begins in June or Christmas falls on a Friday this year also fall into this category. They're future events, but since they're part of a fixed schedule, we use the present simple tense to talk about them. To sum it up, this is a fascinating aspect of the present simple tense. It's not just about the here and now, but also about the future that's already planned out. So the next time you're talking about a scheduled future event, remember to use the present simple tense. So we can use the present simple tense for future events that are on a schedule or timetable. Let that sink in, and in the next scene, we'll delve further into the structure of the present simple tense. Stay tuned. Now, let's look at how to form sentences in the present simple tense. In the wonderful world of English grammar, the structure of the present simple tense is quite straightforward. It all begins with the subject of the sentence. This is followed by the base form of the verb, which is also known as the infinitive without to. For example, in the sentence, I read a book, I is the subject and read is the base form of the verb. However, our story doesn't end here. When we have a third-person singular subject, that's he, she, or it, we need to add an s or es to the base form of the verb. So, I read a book becomes he reads a book. Simple, isn't it? But wait, there's a twist in the tail. If our verb ends with y and the letter before y is a consonant, we replace y with es. So, I study English turns into he studies English. And now let's move on to negative sentences. To create a negative sentence in the present simple tense, we add do not or does not before the base form of the verb. The choice between do not and does not depends on the subject. We use do not with I, you, we, and they, and does not with he, she, and it. For instance, I do not like spinach, or he does not like spinach. In questions, the structure changes a bit. We start with do or does, followed by the subject, and then the base form of the verb. Like, do you like spinach? Or does he like spinach? And what about WH questions? Well, they start with a do-H question word, followed by do or does, the subject, and then the base form of the verb. For example, what do you like? Or where does he live? So, that's how you form sentences in the present simple tense. To wrap up, let's revisit the key points about the present simple tense. We've uncovered its many uses today. It's a versatile tool in our linguistic arsenal, ideal for discussing everyday routines, stating general facts, and even scheduling future events. Remember, the present simple tense is your go-to when talking about habitual actions, like brushing your teeth every morning or going for a jog every evening. It's also perfect for stating facts that are generally true, like the sun rises in the east or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Don't forget, it's also handy for discussing future events that are scheduled or fixed, such as the train leaves at 7 o'clock or the conference starts next Monday. In terms of structure, it's straightforward, the base form of the verb with an s added for third-person singular subjects. And there you have it, the present simple tense demystified. Keep practicing and you'll master it in no time.